I've just made a video and also this image because of a user saying, can I start with ArcoLinux and then get to ArcoLinux, make it an ArcoLinux? Yes, right? Yes. In so many videos I've compared ArcoLinux with Lego. It's just an advanced playing tool for adults, right? We can make our own operating system the way you want. And that's basically what every ArcoLinux based system does. It makes choices. See the base packages as the plate, the Lego base plate, and on which you choose to build something, a desktop or a tiling window manager, removing things maybe from the default desktop, adding applications for a browser and editor, maybe some configurations and choices to be more efficient to help the user, etc. In the end, you create your own OS and it's all populated with all kind of things that you like, themes and wallpapers and whatever, right? And I do compare ArcoLinux to Lego because you can easily transform this castle into a car or a plane, and that was just the fun in Lego, and it's also the fun in ArcoLinux. So that's the intro, but okay, how and why and what shall we do, right? So on the GitHub, maybe we should have a quick glance here to this one, github.com, and not Bcom Dusk, but ArcoNet. It's not gonna work. Arco Pro. Oh, let me think. What was the URL again? This is not the one I want. It was the URL Arco. Let's pause. ArcoNet Pro. That's the one we want. ArcoNet Pro. Right. This is the URL where everything is. The new ISO is, and the new ISO is either called Arco Pro, which is for the professionals, ArcoNet, everything or easy or advanced, and we have the Arco Plasma for well, KDE Plasma. So we go to ArcoNet ISO. I have of course this on my machine already, but let's go through the motions. So this is the way that you can build an ArcoNet ISO. You go to, for example, desktop, nothing there, git clone and then Ctrl+Shift+V. Well, this is the way we build an ISO. This is the way you can build an ISO after this video. You have installation scripts. You can put something inside the folder personal, so it will be on the ISO called personal. And well, let me show that as well. So our computer system has the folder personal. No other system, operating system has that, right? This is personal. And as you see, have some stuff in here, just some folders and configurations, which I can copy paste over with an alias called personal. So yes, you can use this particular folder to add anything. Wallpapers, music, videos, whatever you put in here is gonna go on the ISO, it's gonna go on the system. Interesting, simple, copy paste, burn, it's on the ISO, it's on your future system. But there's more, right? There's more. So if you are going to go for 40, that's the one you need, 440 build. You can set all kind of parameters. The thing you can do is, for instance, Celtic's repo, false or true, simple as that. And the personal repo, so that's the folder there. Reddit use, no, it's not a folder, it's your personal repo. But you need to tell them what it is, right? This is my personal repo. You have to change this file. These 3 lines need to be your lines, and suddenly you get your package can go on the ISO on the future system because of the pre-built. Of course, something, a lot of work comes before using Nemesis repo, right? Your repo. But it's simple. If the 3 lines exist, you've done it, you've done your work, all the applications are on your GitHub, then it will work. You can add it and say true. So a lot of things are possible when you build an ISO, but the simplest thing to do is just say what goes on it. And now we're going to go back to the Lego block, which is gone again, right? So the download, yep, download, right? Arch ISO, the desktop, and the packages. All right. Where are those? Those are, this is Arch ISO, the word from up here, Arch ISO. This contains anything that needs to go, well, yeah, it needs to go on the ISO, but it's also how to build it, right? It's a way to create an ISO. It's the Arch, sorry, yeah, correct, ArcoLinux way. To create it, we've done just a little bit more. We want a GUI, right? We want a graphical user interface, not a black line where you need a black terminal where you need to type everything. So again here, extra stuff, extra possibilities. Packages personal repo, so the things that you put on your own repo. But if that's still too complex, this can be done by anyone. Go in here, and here you have Arch ISO. So this is what I would call the base setup. But even here, let's go to Perl, some coloring. Anything with colors goes on the ISO, and all that's gray is not. So a hashtag is not going to go on the ISO. Any distribution is a choice. I follow 100% ArcoLinux, and then forks are created, right? We won't do this, we won't do that, we won't do this. It's all about choices in packages, in configuration, how to deploy it. It's different for every person, basically. And in a distro, it's a bunch of people, a team of people who decide it's gonna go like this, right? So these are all Arch ISO stuff. Xorg videos would still count those to the base, right? Base and base development, the sound, the Bluetooth, network. Do I want all that, right? It's still choices, printers, Tumblr, and here it comes to more of this bit, right? We have a castle, but it doesn't look that nice. We have ArcoLinux with XFCE, but it doesn't look nice. Icons, wallpaper, themes. I'm missing Firefox. I'm missing an editor. I'm missing VLC. I'm missing, etc. Right? You just keep adding things and maybe also removing things. So the removing bit is with an hashtag, and adding is without an hashtag. GIMP will now be installed on this ISO. It's as simple as that. Hashtag is there or it's not there. It's not there, fine, it will be on the ISO and on the future system. So this is all about choices, getting to know applications. How do I know what hard info 2 is? One of the things I like to use is PAMAC and then the PAMAC manager. So if you launch this application, you just can ask here in the search hard info, enter, and you see a system information and benchmark tool, info GTK3, older version, newer version. And this is, well, you know this by staying long enough on Arch, as simple as that. Staying long enough on ArcoLinux will learn you each package and learn, well, this is how I learned it. One of the ways is here, search here. The other way is on the website, ArcoLinux website. Read what it is, and then you know, okay, I do like this, or GTOP, what is GTOP, and you go and have a look it up on the website or look it up in your machine here. With other tools like Octopi is also possible. Not sure if that's installed, I don't think so. Right, Octopi is another, but it's not installed. Okay, bye-bye. So make up your choices, and where's the desktop, right? Desktop or tiling window manager. What did we choose here? Control find XFCE. That was what's on ArcoNet, and that's it. How do we know? How do we get this? How do we learn about this? Well, Arch Wiki XFCE. It's enough. We'll figure it out. Voila. install the XFCE4 group. You may also wish to install XFCE4 goodies group. That's it. That's all you need to know. This is the desktop. This is the empty castle. The empty castle doesn't have a wallpaper, so we add wallpapers. We add a tool to change and get wallpapers, variety, and so much more, right? And then it comes down to configurations and maybe applications and more stuff that we like. And we say, I want to have this on my ISO, but maybe you don't, right? So go in, learn what it's all about, and add it, remove it, and build it. So I hope this is more, well, this explanation, this image tries to explain to you that anything is possible. Basically anything is possible. You start with choices that somebody else made, and we've made our own decisions, right? We say in the beginning, we say sure, but not that, and 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 on goes the list. All the great stuff we decided not to install it. But yes, we have a base for an operating system. Then we say XFCE4 goodies, and then we say it's an empty castle. There's nobody living there, right? Then you need to make it nicer, some flowers, some little guys, right? But you know what I mean. Wallpapers, icons, applications, themes. Make it nice so that it feels nice to come to your personal and personalized operating system. So that's what Arch is all about. And in the next video, I'll just run this thing and see if everything is okay. Don't think I forgot anything. Not really. Because maybe the website is handy to end there. So the ArcoLinuxBcom, basically, if you do this, if you're going to run this thing, this 40, that's all you need to do is this, and then /40 tab. If you do this, then basically you're building an ISO. You're doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing if you don't change anything, right? There are many choices to do, many things to think about. Will I change this? Will I change that? This is the build your own ISO. You can build it on so many other things, and it's all explained here. So basically the video where we're talking about here can go in one of those here. There's almost some more talking about the personal folder, Celtic AOR, and your own personal repo. And there are many tutorials. So in the ArcoLinux B, the B stands for building, you think about these things. I want to have this particular ISO, plus I want to have Nimdo on it, right? Don't be alarmed if you see names you've never heard about or are not there anymore. It's just a name. I could have named it anything. I've chosen for ArcoNet, an Arco Pro, an Arco Plasma, right? It's just the same approach and explained here. You need to have Nimdo in it. How do you install Nimdo? Add the files. Put the files in here and you've got Nimdo. Just put it in here and build. It goes for any other desktop. Know how to install it, add it, build the ISO. Done. Alright. Have fun learning about modularity, flexibility of Arch via ArcoLinux. Cheers.